Hey kids, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Tongue-tied. Elephant in the room. Um, I want to show you guys something that I don't really talk about a whole lot. I'm very embarrassed by. But what you're looking at is probably only 1/3 of the crazy, chaotic mess of shit I still need to get rid of. I feel like I'm a minimalist because I have less than a lot of other people, but really, I don't. I'm very organized, and hoarding does happen in my blood, but I am a lot better than my family as far as hoarding stuff goes. But I kind of wanted to show you guys because I want to look back on this and see the progress that I have made, and I need to get a lot more serious. I've had a garage sale or two in the past. I've taken stuff to Goodwill. I've given stuff to my sister. And it's like there is still this crazy mess of things. Like I'm really sick and fed up with it. Like I'm so ready just to go through it so quick and just finally be able to just take it off to Goodwill, throw it away, whatever. There's things like, oh, I should return this and get $10. I should return that and get, I don't have time for that really because it hasn't happened. What? It's been sitting in this pile for how many months? You know? So I want to be able to show you guys like the reality of things when you've downsized from a bigger RV down from a 24-foot RV down to like my 17-foot van and still want to get rid of things. It happens and it's terrible. I think that I have had this much space to be able to kind of get rid of things, and I guess because I haven't really had to really pay for the storage, I work it out with the deal with one of my clients. So I think it just, I get so busy, I throw things in here and then I don't get through it. So I'm going to go through this chaotic mess right now and show you guys, because this is van life reality 101. What do you do with all of this stuff? I really want to try to be a minimalist. I want to just be able to own just what's in my van and maybe 3 other boxes, and hopefully that's it. I would love to kind of get down to that if possible. But what you're kind of looking at right now, though, is all my tools for all the projects I've done in the van, and when I had my bus too before the van. So a lot of this is like tools and project things, and like down here, this black crate is like work related stuff. I have extra dog bowls. I'm not going to go into detail of everything, but then I have bike gear. I'm going to give you a summary of kind of what's in most of this chaotic mess. There's stuff I need to return, some extra Reflectix, some shelf liners, all my tools. Okay, tools, I'm going to have to keep those because that costs, and I don't borrow tools from friends because they're so weird, or they don't have the tool I need, or they're just like, no, you can't borrow it, even though I'm the most responsible person. So I've had to go out and buy my own tools, which just kind of sucked when you don't really have the space for it, I have my grooming bag for when I have to do dog grooms. Yeah, this is this chaos, okay? So I need to downsize that with the exception of my tools. And then in this lovely corner, so I do share this garage with my client, friend, homeowner, extended family person. And this lovely lovely corner, I have my bike rack. I have my bike. I haven't been riding it. It's been way too hot. But also I've just been doing a million other crazy fun stuff, Spike's dog crate. I have those seats from the van. I'm kind of glad I kept them. I might put one of them back. I have a giant beanbag thing that turns into a bed that I might put back into the van. My little pile of art bag and shit. And dog crates, because sometimes I have to put those in my van and use them with my work. So there's always like the work gear. Like, what do I do with it? When was the last time I used it? I have a huge sub with an amp on it that came out of my other car. I don't think I have room in the van for it. I may sell it. I don't know. I don't know. It's like those kinds of things. Alright, now I'm going to take you up to the loft. I'm going to climb a ladder, so bear with me. Look at this. Okay? Look at this. It's pretty organized. Thankfully my sister helped me kind of pare down some shit, but it's obviously still not enough. Like, I'm ashamed, Because I try to live, I try to help everybody else with organizing and purging, and look at me. I think because, spider webs, yuck. Ugh, damn it. So, like, I have stuff like another yoga mat, rollerblades, things I need to return to Amazon. That is probably too late to do it. In this little corner, I almost made like a little office up here. Do I really touch any of this stuff? Since before I left for my trip, which my trip was like April, have I come up here to touch any of this? No. I put the bag there. That was it. Really? I need to get rid of all of this. File cabinets, they're empty. Because I have everything in some other box. So it's like I made a little desk up here so I can get some stuff done if I needed to. But I haven't touched any of it. I have a table. I have photo albums. I have, I don't know, a box of books and games and shit. Does anyone play games with me? No. I have a really cool army trunk under there that I might keep, that I've had forever. I have a guitar and my amp or sub that I will never sell. It's like a limited edition kind of thing. So it sits in its box. Ooh, a fan. I need that. My Gremlins lunchbox, which I don't know if I could part with that. A good friend of mine gave that to me. Stuffed animals, sentimental things I've kept from my dogs, in the past, and my cats, and those sorts of things. A camera box. Really, I bought that camera like probably 2 years ago, almost, and I still have the box. Why? Extra car parts, which I probably need to throw that stuff away because I've never used it since. Oh, look at this lovely corner. Corner of camping gear, extra stuff, extra water tanks, things I used to use in the bus or the van that I don't anymore. This exercise ball that I use intermittently once in a blue moon, like I don't probably really need that. I can just learn some floor exercise stretches. I do like the exercise ball, but it's just kind of too big for my van. Oh, some suitcases. A little dog carrier thing. That's pretty much new for Spike. Because we never got to fly with it because he ended up being my service dog, so he didn't need it. Yeah, a suitcase that I don't use. Yeah, so one last look. It's just, 38, there's things I've gotten rid of, and I really have done pretty good for being 38, but at the same time, this shit's ridiculous. Oh, and don't forget about these drawers that have, like, old cell phones and CDs. Like, what do you do with music CDs? You find a friend that has a CD player in their car. That'll take them. It's just, yeah. So wish me luck, guys. And I just have to get on a purge. It's hard time. You gotta make the time. It's true. I know that. I understand. And I obviously haven't. Or it's hard when it's like 1 or 2 hours of a time frame I really have. That chaos over there. So I think that's probably it for this video. Just wanted to share that and show you guys, and I want to, okay, let me get down. Hold on 1 second, kids. Ugh. Ladders are scary. That's also why I need to downsize this stuff. I'm going to try to get from not having to go up this ladder very often, if possible, let's see. Yeah, so have faith. I will try to do the best that I possibly can. And it's kind of hard to decide what exactly I'm going to keep still, sort of, because I'm going to redo the van. So I see there's like organizing drawers, but I could just get rid of them because, once you have things like baskets and drawers and you fill it with shit, it's easier just to be like, hey, this is just the minimal I need, and when you see it all out, you're like, oh, I don't, when you hide things in drawers and cabinets, like, it's like, it doesn't exist. So, in the van, I want to try to just have it very streamlined, very minimal, as much as possible. Like, my inspiration is those people that are like, I live in my liter backpack, and I have all these, like, my clothes I'm very good, but I think because I hate clothes. My clothes and my shoes, I'm pretty good at being very minimal. It's all the other facets in my life that not so much. Or I am for everybody else, but it's kind of hard when it's your stuff, I guess, you know? But I'm really ready. I'm very frustrated, so I'm very just sick of it and just want to, like, throw it out, basically. Take it to Goodwill, that sort of thing. You know, my stomach's sick and full of it, you know, to where it's like, I don't care. It's just gotta go. Even if it's just, you know how usually you go through your piles of stuff and you're like, oh, so-and-so could use this. Oh, I think so-and-so. You know what? They'll probably say no, so don't even waste your time and your breath. Just go take it to Goodwill or throw it in the trash or recycling, you know, and just try to make way better choices down the road in the future, you know. That's what I really love about the van life. It keeps you very minimal because you start seeing what you really don't use and what you really don't need, especially because I spend most of my time in people's houses doing my pet sits and dog walks, and then, you know, I go out to eat, and you could go to Starbucks and use internet, and, you know, you don't need a lot, really. You know, I spend so much more of my time outside anyways, so I don't need a lot of things, you know. And then people have stuff of all their hobbies that they do that they really haven't done in months. I'm guilty of that too. I don't have too many other hobbies. I've just usually work. That's kind of, I guess, my hobby. Work, and then hiking or biking or whatever. But, yeah, wish me luck, and thanks for all your love, guys. And if you have any before and after photos or videos, let me know. I'd love to see the progress that you guys have done, to see how you went from you know, being person A to person B or kind of thing, you know what I mean? Having, like, so much stuff down to just, like, a suitcase or whatever, you know? Alright, talk to you guys later. If you like my content, subscribe if you want. That'd be cool. Let's be friends. Bye.